The Silk Road was an online black market where users could buy and sell illicit goods anonymously. It operated via a hidden darknet feature in the anonymous Tor network. Accessed with an app, the Tor network allowed users to anonymously browse the Silk Road without the risk of traffic monitoring. All transactions were conducted in cryptocurrencies, namely Bitcoin, which further ensured anonymity. The Silk Road defined its name based on the historical network of trade routes between Asia, the Middle East, East Africa, and Europe. And although the Silk Road hasn't operated for years, it laid the foundation for other darknet markets to follow. The Silk Road was founded in 2011 by Ross Ulbricht. He created the Silk Road to enable anonymous online commerce while protecting users' identities, transactions, and individual freedoms. He operated the Darkweb marketplace until 2013. In the same year, the FBI shut down the Silk Road website. That year, Ulbricht was arrested and charged with money laundering, computer hacking, conspiracy to traffic narcotics, and attempting to have at least 5 people killed because they threatened to reveal the truth behind the Silk Road. Before his sentence, in a letter to the judge, Ulbricht stated his actions were a commitment to his libertarian ideals. He believed the Silk Road gave people the freedom to make their own choices. He was given 5 sentences, including 2 life sentences without parole, and he was fined $183 million. On the Silk Road, you could buy hacking services, digital goods such as malware and spyware, and forgeries like fake licenses and other illicit documents. Legal goods and services were also for sale like arts, books, and jewelry. But till 2013, 70% of the products for sale on the Silk Road were drugs. Just like mainstream e-commerce platforms, Silk Road users could rate and review products and vendors. This helped promote reliable sellers and weed out the fraudsters. Stolen personal data, which can lead to identity theft, is also a big commodity. Run a dark web scan and you may be surprised to find your own personal data up for sale. The Darkweb Silk Road is no longer active, but it established a template for other marketplaces to follow. Many of them use Tor for anonymous access and conduct transactions through Bitcoin. Some also have a rating system for vendors, just like the original Silk Road. Today, there are more varieties of darknet markets. These new dark web markets are more likely to specialize in specific goods or unique transaction system. Some imitate the Silk Road, while others find ways to innovate. Darknet markets will exist as long as there remains supply and demand for illicit goods. Despite demand for legitimacy, the world of darknet markets is rife with shady characters, scams, and instability. The marketplaces are also a hotbed for cyber attacks, and the threat of law enforcement means they could be shut down at any time. All of this contributes to the volatility and criminality of cyber black markets. Since the rise of dark web markets, scams and shutdowns have always been an issue, resulting in massive financial losses throughout the years. But in the end, the dark web is more than just shady online black markets. You can use trusted web search engines to find some helpful dark websites. You can find secure email services, independent journalism platforms, and even the dark web wiki.